Hi guys, today I have my Black Friday haul to share with you. This is all beauty related. It has some skincare, body care, no nail polish though, and it's mainly just makeup. I got so much and I really didn't expect me to do any shopping honestly this Black Friday, but then the online deals kind of just drew me in. I slowly over the weekend did get a lot of stuff, and this is the bucket I put them in and it's totally overflowing. Can you see the size of it? It's ridiculous. So hopefully this video wouldn't be too long. First of all, I have a few bigger, bulkier stuff that I got from Walmart. I don't have a Walmart close to me, first of all, so it's been ages since I even stepped foot into a Walmart, but I saw some Call Me Coco on her channel. She got the Milani eyeshadow palette kind of little set. So I really wanted to see if they would have that available online, and I wanted to get it. So the sad news is that they don't sell that online, or maybe it was just sold out, I don't know. I couldn't find it, but at the meantime I saw so many other things, so I did get quite a few things from Walmart. The first set here, a lot of them are value sets, and the first one here is a Real Techniques brush set, and I believe I don't own any of those brushes in my collection already, so I'm really excited to try them out. So we got a buffing brush, the purple one here, and then we have a large smudge brush right down here, so that's a eye brush, and then we have a domed shadow brush, which is this one. I actually probably would use it as a concealer brush because it's rather large. I don't know if you can tell. And the last one is a contour fan brush right down here. So I haven't taken it out yet. I'm pretty excited to give that a try. Another set I got from Walmart, I already threw away the box. It was a Physicians Formula set, and it came in a pouch, or it came in a box, and it has a pouch in that box and some other items. I tried to put as many of those items on my face today, so maybe hopefully you can see some of them. First of all, here is a mini size of the Physicians Formula Pearl Glow, or Mineral Glow Pearls highlighter. I have one of those, I think in translucent pearl. That was, I believe, the oldest shade in their collection, and this one is in the color Champagne. So from what I can tell, this one is a little pinker, a little deeper in a way compared to translucent pearls. This is what I have on my face today, and the quality consistency is pretty similar, and it does have an overspray of little like chunkier glitters, but it does go away after you use it a couple of times. I'm not sure if the swatch would do much here, but you can see that glow. It's a little bit more on the natural side. It's definitely not the like bam in your face type of highlighter that we see a lot nowadays, but I really enjoy this one. It's a really good highlighter. And then there is a skincare item in here. It's the oil-free serum, and it's called Rose All Day. I haven't tried this one. I probably would give it to my mom. I don't know, she's been really into skincare lately, and I've been giving her a lot of stuff. The only thing though, from just looking at it, it does seem like it has some sort of shimmer, so it's supposed to be like a glow type of deal, maybe during the day. So yeah, that's the serum. And then there's a sample size mascara. I've never seen this from their line actually. This one is called Killer Curves Mascara. I have tried it a couple of times. I actually really love it. This one is a little bit on the drier side, and it has a natural brush wand. You know what it reminds me of though? It's very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I feel they're almost identical, and I think I would guess this one would be cheaper than the Too Faced one. Yeah, I probably would go for this one if, you know, it's cheaper. And then there's a I don't know if this is sample size actually. It might be a full size. This one is a Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip Velvet Liquid Lipstick, and I have heard a lot of good things about it. I have never tried it before. I still probably wouldn't try this one just because it's a red one. I don't think I'm gonna really get the use out of it, so I would pass this on, but I really want to try this line because I've heard really fantastic good things about it. So that's the lip product I might give away eventually. And then there is a mini size Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This one I have tried it on my face a couple of times, and I don't think I'm the biggest fan, simply because it is kind of illuminating, but it will only work if you use a kind of really low coverage foundation, maybe like a BB cream. And I personally always use a high coverage foundation because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation from acne from, you know, previous years and even ongoing now. So it kind of defeats the purpose because whatever the glow the primer provides, the foundation just covers it anyways. So yeah, it doesn't particularly do much for me, but it might work out for you. So it's a small one. I probably would try to pan it regardless. It doesn't hurt me, I mean. So yeah, that's a primer. And I believe the set was only $15, so I thought that was a really good value. I love the highlighter, I love the mascara, and the rest of them I can get use out of them, but 15 is really good. Another set that I got was from Heart Candy. This set was also $15, I believe. This one is really good too, and it came from a box. I threw away the box, and it has a pouch, so I just tossed everything in the pouch except for one because this one's a little bulky. It's just crazy to think this set is $15 and there is a big eyeshadow palette, and I actually have a lot of those shades on my eyes today. I am fairly impressed by this palette. It's called Rose Gold Eyes Eyeshadow Palette, just like that. And this one is huge too. It's 2.5 grams of each shade. So imagine that, it's a huge palette. I have tried most of the shades, not all. I have to say I haven't tried this black one. I probably wouldn't anyways. I haven't tried this hot pink one. I'm thinking that could be a really good blush in the summer too. I mainly focused on the rest of the shades, and I usually would use this in the outer corner, and I would use those on the inner corner, those two lighter ones, and I would use those two as the lid shades. They look pretty similar in the pan, but they look more different on the eyes actually. So I have this one right here, it's right here, and I have this color on the bottom that is right here, so you can tell it's a little deeper than that one. They are actually really good quality. Some of them have an overspray, but you can get rid of it pretty fast. And the two mattes are pretty impressive actually. I use that to set my eye primer and use that one to use it as a transition color. They swatch terribly though, because when I first got it, I swatched them. I was like, oh my gosh, those mattes are so horrible, but they actually work really well on the eyes. And you can see the transition. I really, really like that color. So I've been using it a ton. You can even see some dips on it already. So I'm really happy about that palette. All right, then there are some other products in this little set. There is a rose gold highlighter. So it looks like this. This one, I would try to guess it's a mini size. I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like. It has 3 shades in there. This highlight is awesome. I actually really, really enjoy it. I, of course, try to just use this lighter side, mix those two. But it's amazing. I honestly didn't expect something so fantastic, but it's really good. I'm gonna give you a swatch. Hopefully you can see it. So right here, you see it? It's just really beautiful. A little bit on the subtler side, but that's usually the type of highlight I like anyways, so that's a really good one. And then there is a eyeshadow primer. I haven't tried this one yet. This one is the Eyes the Limit eyeshadow primer. So I have never heard of anyone talk about it. I am working on an eyeshadow primer right now. After that, I would try to use this one. And then there are 2 lip products. I have tried one already. This one is the Cashmere Silk Demi Matte Cream Lip Color. When I first looked at it, I thought this one would be a liquid lipstick, but honestly, after I tried it for a couple of times, I realized this one is more so like a more pigmented, creamy lip gloss. It's very wet, it doesn't really dry down, and it's like a satin finish because you know lip glosses would have a glossy finish, but this one doesn't. So it's a little confusing of a product, but I actually really like it, and the color is really nice right here. I would suggest you not to go overboard because it doesn't completely dry down. It would potentially run out of your lip lines. If that's a concern, you should be careful, but I really enjoy this because it feels really comfortable on the lips, and it has a shiny satin type of sheen. It's just gorgeous. I'm really impressed with this, and it's only a sample size. And the last one here, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't use. This one is a Metal Glaze 12-Hour Intense Liquid Foil. I'm honestly not even sure if this is meant for the eyes or for the lips. Regardless, I'm usually not into this type of shade or metal foil type of finish. So I probably wouldn't touch it. This would go into a giveaway too. And then I went a little overboard. This is also under the recommendation from Some Call Me Coco. She really recommended this nail polish remover from Walmart, and it's the Cutex Care nail polish remover, strengthen, shield, leaves nails looking healthy. It has a lot of names on it. It just looks like this. I think the look of it or the advertisement around it really makes me think of Zoya Remove Plus. And I didn't participate in Zoya's Black Friday this year, so I'm kind of running low on my nail polish remover. I'm kind of scared that I might run out one day, so I decided to give this a try, and I didn't only get one bottle. I got 5 actually. I have 4 here. Those 4 are new and unopened. The one that I opened and started to use, I just didn't bring it. I would say though, this is definitely not a dupe to the Zoya Remove Plus. I do feel, well, it doesn't say it's an acetone nail polish remover. I didn't check the ingredients, but I do feel this one carries a slight bit of the acetone feeling because it does dry your cuticles just a tad bit. Not drying by any means, but compared to Zoya Remove Plus, this one isn't as hydrating, but still I think it's very effective. It does remove the nail polish really well, and it's a really good one for drugstore. I'll leave it as that, but I still like my Zoya Remove Plus more. And last, I got a sugar scrub from Walmart. This one is from Burt's Bees. It's the cranberry and pomegranate sugar scrub. Funny story though, I actually really wanted a lip sugar scrub. And from the online pictures, there's no comparison in size, of course. I just assumed it's a lip scrub. But look at this, it's not, obviously. It's sealed completely. I can't really smell anything. I do have other scrubs I'm working on now, so I'm not upset about it. I mean, I can always use more body scrubs. I never really stock up on those things, so it's nice to have another one, but at the same time, it's like, come on, I thought it was a lip scrub. So I think that's everything I got from Walmart, unless something jumps out again, because I have this whole pile. Sometimes things get buried. And let me show you some other higher end products now. I got, let's start with Caudalie maybe. So I have a sample size Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I got this one from Caudalie complimentary. They gifted it to me. I was really curious about it because remember years ago, everyone went sort of crazy after this product. But me personally never jumped on it just because of the price tag. I couldn't, you know? So I really was excited to try this out. You can see I used it a little bit already. I started using it about a week ago, and I just use it as a toner. I don't mix it with makeup or anything like that. I was actually surprised by how much alcohol is in this product. First of all, it has a very pleasant kind of refreshing herbally scent. It's a little bit more like a peppermint or spearmint type of deal, with a little more maybe like rosemary. I can't say for sure, but it does have a pretty strong alcohol effect, especially when you put it on your face. You can feel it. It's a good thing, I think, in the morning because it tends to wake me up, and I do enjoy that feeling. Especially I have breakouts, you know, my skin is a little bit on the more like oily side, so alcohol usually doesn't bother me, but it just surprised me because I didn't know it was a thing. And if you have never tried it before, just be aware it does have alcohol in it. Other than that, I think it's a really beautiful product. I love the scent, and I think it does really feel refreshing to me, so I'm really happy I got to try this out. So Sol de Janeiro sent me more products again. I'm really grateful. They've sent me many things. I think 4 times now, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but they sent me another Boom Boom cream, and I was so over the moon about it because here's my large one. You can see I probably showed it to you earlier this year. I'm not sure. This one is all gone. I just recently finished it. I haven't even tossed it or talked about it in my empties yet, and I was devastated when this one ran out. So I was like, no, I really want another one. And it's right on time. They sent me this time a travel size one, and you can see the size difference under comparison, so you have sort of an idea. And the big size is 240 ml, and the smaller size is 75 mils. So that's just a size comparison, and I hope by now all of you guys have tried it, or at least have gone to a store and smelled it, because everyone just went crazy over the scent. It's really pleasant, and in my opinion, I prefer to use this in the colder months for sure, because it's very warm and very sensational, and it just makes you feel warm, and I think it's perfect to be used in the winter. And I also have the acai scent, which is the purple packaging. That one, honestly, I prefer that scent a little more, but I like that scent in the summer. So this one is perfect. I'm so happy I got a new one now. A big guy that I got from Morphe. Morphe sent this to me last month. I was really happy about this, because can you believe it, I have never tried any Morphe makeup yet. I have their brushes, but I have never tried any makeup from Morphe. And this one is a blush palette. Did it say on here? Oh yeah, here it is. It's called Warm Master 8W. That's the, I guess, the name of the palette. So in here you just have 8 blush shades like this, and they're more on the warm tone side. I have used quite a few of them. They are definitely very pigmented, so you really have to go with a light hand. I have used those two the most on the bottom. So this color called Goals, I use it as a blush most of the days, and then this one called Unapologetic. It's really warm and deep, so I actually use that as a bronzer, and I think it works fantastic. I love that one, and I might even move on to the MUA right here as a bronzer in the summer when I get a little bit more tan. But I think those 3 shades are really nice. They're all mattes, and we got 3 shimmery shades up there. Those 3, they are really shimmery, so I don't think you can really use it as a blush topper just because they're pigmented and they're shimmery. I think it really just goes on those days when you want a more shimmery blush type of look. And if you have a deeper skin tone, you might even be able to use those as highlights. So I think this quality is actually really good. I'm gonna give you a couple swatches just because why not, right? So I have Goals as the first one. So this is Goals. My swatch is horrible, but actually the color is really pigmented on your face. And of course you wouldn't wear your blush that intense anyways. You have to, you know, blend it out. So I do really have to use a light hand with it. And then next we have Unapologetic, which is the one that I use as bronzer most of the days. Can you tell? It's definitely a bronzer color in my eyes. And then the last one here, I'm gonna swatch you Babe, which is a shimmery shade right here. So right there you can see it definitely has a shimmer. I really want to try those on my eyes too, just because I feel, you know, they could be good transition colors or lit shades, and just multitask it, why not? So I'm really grateful that Morphe sent me this palette. I was really excited to play around with it. Yeah, so that's awesome. By the way, I'm actually really sick. I've just been having runny nose all day, and I've been blowing my nose. That's why it looks a little red. Like, you can't do much about it. The makeup around it is probably all rubbed off just because how much I'm blowing my nose. Alright, the next thing I got was from Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier sent me a set, and I was so excited because I love their Caviar sticks. So this is the Shadows and Light Caviar Sticks Eye Color Collection. It came in this little set, so those are 4 colors in there. And I really was excited because simply 1, I love this brand. I love the Caviar sticks. 2, I just happen to not have any of those colors in my collection. So what better way to try more colors out? So I'm going to show you the 4 colors I have here. I have used 2 on my eyes already pretty consistently, and I like the look of them. And the other 2 I haven't really used on my eyes, but I'm gonna give you swatches too. So the first one here is Rose Gold. So this is Rose Gold. Terrible swatch. I'm right-handed, so this is difficult for me. There you go. It's shimmery and it's pretty light. You could definitely use those as a almost like a one shadow look. If you don't, you know, throw anything into your crease, it's definitely fine. And the next one is in the color Moonlight. So rose gold and Moonlight are the one I have used a couple of times on my eyes already. So this is Moonlight. It's more of a taupey color. It's a little deeper. So I would throw that a little bit closer to my outer V for sure. Next we have Amethyst. This one is even deeper, but it's more like a satin finish. It's not as shimmery. So this could really be a nice looking kind of outer V color. And also it has a slight bit of a purple tone. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but I think that shade just looks, it has that depth. So it looks really amazing. And the last one I have here is All Natural. This one is also kind of a satin type of finish right down here. Look at how those two pair nicely together. Oh, I have to do a look just among those two sticks. I think they both carry a like a taupey purple tone. Oh, it looks amazing paired together. So I really like those sticks because you can use them as eyeliners if you are kind of in a hurry or you just want to multitask things, especially if you came across a deeper shade like this, you just want to go with a natural look. So that one could definitely work as an eyeliner. It does not smudge, it does not go anywhere. You can smudge it out just because, you know, they're not like super skinny tips. So that would really give you a kind of like a natural look, and I would love to do that one day. I just love those eyeshadow sticks. They are so easy to apply and they never go anywhere throughout the day. It's just really impressive, and I think this is actually a good value set if you can get it in Sephora or something, because each one of those is a little bit more than half of the full size. So I think it's really awesome. All right, the last palette type of thing I got is actually from OFRA. This one is a Midi palette Spiced Velvet palette. OFRA sent this to me and I just love their brand. They have given me the Naked tutorial set before, and I love that set. The liquid lipstick in there and the highlight in there, it was just amazing. So this time they sent this to me for free. This is their highlight palette, and look at those 3 highlights. They are really just beautiful and gorgeous. I have mainly used this one a little more. I have used it a handful of times, but you probably couldn't see any dents or any use on it just because they're so intense. You really have to use pretty light of a hand with those type of things, so it's gonna last a long time. And for my Naked tutorial highlight that I got from them, I actually used that on my eyes a lot, and I loved that look because they're so foily, they're so shiny, and they're just perfect for the eyes too. So it's just another way to use them. I'm gonna give you a swatch. Maybe I'll do it on my arm, that's better. So here is that one. Yeah, it's definitely intense. And then here is the middle color. It's more like a golden tone. And then the deepest one right here. They're just gorgeous. I love OFRA's highlights, and I'm so grateful they sent this one to me because I'm just gonna buy it if they don't give it to me. I love OFRA's highlights, and I think they have a discount code floating around right now. I think it's a 30% off on top of my head. I would have it linked down below if you're curious to buy them. If there's a code, why not use it? It's not affiliate link, so don't worry about that. All right, now I just have 2 large orders, one from ColourPop and one from Sephora. So we're almost done. There's just so much to talk about. First, from ColourPop, I got a few things. I got a New Theory lip set, but that was for a gift, so I'm not going to show you that one. And I got a whole bunch of just pressed eyeshadows. They are not in a palette or anything, so I just tossed them in my own palette. It actually came with 6 pieces. It's called the Yin to My Yang, I'm pretty sure. I decided to keep 4 of them. They were on sale. It was a really good deal, so I figure it's cheaper to get the whole set, even though I really only want 4 shades out of the 6. So I just got the set. I'm gonna tell you the names of the shades here. So this one came from a different palette. I just tossed it in there. This one doesn't count. So this one is called Now and Zen, and the next one is Tea Garden, The third one here is Glass Bowl, and the last one here is Snake Eyes. So all those three shades are very shimmery and they all carry some sort of like a duochrome feel. So I really want to try them out, and I have two shades on my eyes today. I have Snake Eyes. This one is in the middle center of my lid. And then I have this one Now and Zen in my inner corner. So I really love the quality of those shadows. They're just amazing. And I was so excited to try out some of the pressed shadows from ColourPop. I own a lot of their palettes, but I have never bought them like individually. So I'm really excited to try those out. Those are the two ColourPop eyeshadows I'm not gonna use just because they're also a little deeper and I feel I have dupes in my collection. They are in the color Dragonfly, which is this taupey color, and Let's Do It, which is this really deep brown color. And then I got a few more like boring stuff from them, but I really wanted to try them out too. So I got foundation and concealers from them, and because I wasn't sure about the shade range, just when you buy things online you never really know, and they're pretty cheap, so I decided why not just get multiple so I can really figure out the shades. So here I have the No Filter foundation. The colors that I got are Light 65 and Light 70. I think the Light 70 fits my current skin tone just a little better. The Light 65 is a little bit too light, I feel, so it probably would even fit me less accurate when the summer comes back. I might have to eventually give that one away or maybe mix it with something else, but I could use it. It's not that obvious, especially if I use a bronzer or something. They are different from what I would have expected, I have to say. They are pretty high coverage, they definitely cover really well, and they are actually really liquidy. That's something I did not expect. It's almost like it's just liquidy consistency, you know, like once you put it on your hand, and if you just lift up your hand, it's gonna run down pretty fast. So it's almost like a serum-y type of consistency, but for that reason, it does blend into your skin more seamlessly, I feel. So I actually like it, and at the same time I would feel they would work better for more oily skins, just because they're really liquidy but not hydrating, you know what I mean? So if you have really dry skin, I don't know if they would actually grab onto your dry patches or, you know, creases, just because how liquidy they are. They tend to really like just go into your skin. So if you have like drier skin, they might not look very flattering on you. That's my guess. But for me, it works out fine because my skin is fairly oily. And then I have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Same thing, I got two shades just because I wasn't sure. I have the shade Light 18 and Light 16. Light 16 is definitely way too light for me. I use it under my eyes, but even that, it feels a little too light. So I probably wouldn't really use that, but Light 18 is pretty nice. I really enjoy it. I think the concealer is nice. It's pretty high coverage. Nothing really to write home about. It's just a pretty good concealer, really. But they're cheap enough. They're, I think, how much were they? $2, $4, something like that. It's really cheap, so I can't really complain about that. The last thing I got from ColourPop is a brow pencil. This one is the Precision Brow Pencil in the color Banging Brunette. This one is really skinny. It's very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and it doesn't roll back down, just be aware. And it's really just precise. It's good. It's really pigmented. You barely need to touch your hand and it will leave a mark. Look at that. So it could be a little bit more mistake prone, if you know what I mean. But so far so good. I have used it a couple of times. I think the color match is pretty well, so I'm happy with that one. Whew, guys, there's so much. All right, now I'm gonna move on to actually Walgreens. I forgot that I went to Walgreens. I only got two things from there, I think. I was there actually for some other stuff, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's been ages since I really looked at their cosmetic stuff. So I just got two things from them. One is a foundation, one is a sugar scrub. And this one, I actually bought it before I got the Walmart order. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought another body sugar scrub. This one is from Tree Hut, and it's a Shea Sugar Body Scrub in the scent Moroccan Rose. Those ones are really good, and I just kind of miss them. It's been a while since I used them, so I was like, hey, why not? Just get it. And the scent is so heavenly. I love it. So I got that one. And then I also got this foundation just because I used one up this year and I really like it. So why not just get another one? This one is from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus Foundation in the color Soft Beige. I think last time I had bronzy beige. That one was just a little too dark for me. I could only use it in the summer when I'm the tannest, but even that, it was a little dark. So I definitely went down on the shade. I haven't tried this on my face yet, but I feel this one could work out, you know? So yeah, I really like this foundation. I look forward to using it. All right, now I just have my Sephora order now. There's so much. So Sephora, let's see. I got 2 Huda Beauty palettes. I have never used her stuff before. They're really hyped up. I really want to try. So those 2 were on sale. I think they were $19 each or maybe $21 each. It was right around the $20 mark. So I decided to give them a try. I have here Coral Obsessions. So this one actually is very similar to the ColourPop Yes Please palette. It's just a warm toned, you know, yellow, orange, red type of shades. And it looks really good and the performance pretty good. I have used a couple of times. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good palette, and I was a little surprised by actually how much product is in here. I threw away the box, but I believe each little shade is more than 1 gram of product, even though the pan looks really small, but there's a lot of product in there. So I'm really happy about this purchase. I'm not disappointed by any means. The next palette is in the color Gemstone Obsessions. So this one is a all shimmer palette. So it looks like this. I have used quite a few shades from here already, and the quality is just awesome. Let's see if I can give you a couple swatches. Oh, they feel just so buttery and soft. It's almost like squishy feeling, like a wet product or something. It's just awesome. So I'm gonna swatch them down here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the color payoff is amazing. So I'm really excited about that. For like 20 bucks, I'm totally happy with it. Another thing I got on sale, this is probably what drew me in because I saw those on sale, so I just decided to go on the website, bought more stuff, of course. So essentially it was this guy that started it all. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I panned a mini size of this year and I loved it. It was such a good primer. It felt amazing, hydrating, comfortable. It provides the slightest sheen. It's not over the top. It's so awesome. So I wanted to get the full size. It was on sale, $19, so I got that one. And then at the same time, when I was on the website, I saw this one also on sale. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. And this one I have never tried before, but since they have a really good primer, I wonder like how bad could this one be, you know? So I have faith in it. This one is a purple toned primer. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more color correcting. It wouldn't really color correct much for me, but I don't really care. I just want to try it out. $19 for this one as well. It was on sale. So I'm really happy about those primers. I think I would be set for primers next year, or maybe even the year after, because I use primers pretty slow, surprisingly. So I'm happy about that purchase. I got a lipstick set from Bite. I just love Bite lipsticks. They always just, I love them. They're so comfortable and the color payoff is always amazing. I like their color range too. They're natural. So when I saw this set, I really wanted to jump on it. So here we got 4 mini size. Each one is half of a full-size lipstick. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I think the set was $22, I want to say. So yeah, I think that's a good deal. The colors I have here are, I'm not gonna swatch all of them just because the video is already way too long. So I have the color Tannin, Nori, Date, and Sake. I think maybe after the alcohol, or for the sake of something, I don't know. So I got that set. I'm excited about that. And then also I got a little Sephora favorite, Give Me Some Nude Lip set. This one set was on sale when I got it, and all of them were inside. I honestly haven't got any of these Sephora favorite sets for a while now. I'm always interested in the lip sets, and all the other things I'm just not like, it's okay. Like, I would be curious to try the mascara set one day, or maybe the perfume ones. But the skincare ones, I'm just not too into it. Anyways, what I really want to say is I'm so happy now they use this box packaging, paper packaging, and in there they have some like strings to like fill in the spaces. This is so much better compared to their old school box with plastic inside and, you know, sort of like this type of packaging, you know. I just prefer this so much more. It's more efficient, it's less waste, and it's just awesome. I love that. Anyways, so in here we have 3 sample size products and 2 full size products. I have used all 3 of the sample size products already, actually 2 of them. I put them in a project pan already. This one, first of all, is a Makeup Forever liquid lipstick. This one is on my lips today. It's in the shade 105. It's a little bit more on the purpley, deeper kind of color side. I think I would want to try to finish this winter, so hopefully I can do that. And then there's the Buxom lip gloss in the color Dolly. I have panned one of those before. I have another one in my collection. This one is just an old school like favorites for me, and the color is so easy to use, so I'm gonna try to pan that one too. And then there's a sample size Tarte lipstick in the color Beach Babe. It's very neutral, it's very easy to use. I love it. Here's a swatch. Yeah, a nudie color like that, it must be really easy to use, so I'm excited to try that formula. I have never tried that formula before. And the 2 full-size products are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. So I have the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I still haven't tried this formula. This is my first one. I'm so excited. The color is Caramello. I know a lot of people swear by this formula and they love it. So I'm super excited to try it. So here's a swatch. Very beautiful nudie color. I can't wait to use that, and it feels really smooth and not drying, and it just feels really hydrating in a way. And then the next one is from Huda Beauty. Let me give you a swatch first and then tell you what it is. So this one is a little bit more red, or a little bit more on the brick tone, like brick tone red color side, and a little deeper of course, but also feels very comfortable. This one is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte, and the color is called Trendsetter. Then of course, whenever you order from Sephora, they always have coupon codes, they give you samples. I got a ton of them this time. They have a really nice coupon code like for a set after purchasing like $50 or something. I'm just gonna quickly show you some of the things I am more interested in. So there's a fresh soy face cleanser, sample size. It would be nice for the holiday travels, and a glycolactic mask from Rin. I have used one of those before, fairly liked it. So those are skincare items. And there is a purity moisturizer from Philosophy, a Caudalie serum, looks like this. Oh, I should bring all of those during my holiday travels. That would be perfect. And then there is a sample size Birthday Suit Tarte liquid lipstick. We all got this for our birthday one year, and I have panned mine completely. It was a really good color, but it's really drying, so I probably would just toss this in a giveaway. And talking about, I have never tried the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick. Here's another one. It's a sample size in the color Patina. I'm gonna give you a swatch. This one looks like a beautiful spring color, I feel, because it's a little bit more pink. See? So I think that one looks gorgeous. I'm really happy about that. There's a sample size eye makeup remover from Sephora. This is actually what I'm using, the big size, in my bathroom right now. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not bad. So I'm gonna bring this with me to travel. And then there's the Green Clean Pharmacy Moisturizer that looks like this. I know Pharmacy is pretty expensive and I've never tried the brand, so that would be nice. And the last two things here, we have a CO from Sunday Riley. It's 15% vitamin C rapid flash brightening serum. It's pretty small. And there's a SPF 35 Prime Plus Radiance from Bobbi Brown. It's a primer. Again, it will be perfect for travel coming up. And lastly, they give you a little pouch. I actually really like this pouch. Isn't that cute? I usually am not a big fan of pouches that they give out, but this one I have to say I actually really like, so I probably would keep it. And of course, I'm gonna spare you with all the foil samples that they give. It probably doesn't matter, but that's everything I got from Black Friday. Or I think that's everything I got from Black Friday until something else shows up at my doorstep. You never know. But yes, I'm really excited to play with some new makeup now, especially I'm wrapping up with most of my project pans now, so I feel, oh, I finally got the freedom to play with new makeup, so I'm really excited. I've been definitely happy and excited every day to do my makeup, try new things. They work or not, we're gonna find out. Yeah, let me know what you guys got on Black Friday, if there's anything exciting that you've been wanting and you caught a good deal. That's always a good time, right? And yes, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.